show! From Michael Bay to Marvel, UK and every record in between. Breaking news and toy reviews, every robot fan's wet dream. Grab a brew and join the crew, become part of our scene. Bring your mom, let's drink her own, make sure you're at least 18. Welcome to the show, the party and let's roll. Friday nights, let's go, Transformers the show.
Oh, ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for, and me, for about a year. Cats Lair is finally here in the house, and we are doing an unboxing. But to give you an order of the magnitude we are dealing with this is box 2. This is the little box. You want to see how big box 1 is? Take a look. This box is an absolute beast. We're having to go handheld on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get in and take a bit of a look on the box. The artwork is genuinely something else. Apologies for my shaky hand. I am trying my best to keep it still, and B, exceptionally excited. Let's jump to the next one. Bear with. The Cats Lair, home and headquarters of the mighty Thundercats. It comes with glowing eyes and a chest emblem. Control room and control pods with interchangeable accessories, aka the chairs. And I think these are different backgrounds that you can slide in behind the control desk. Swappable control room and control pod screens to pick different scenes and environments. The back of the box contains a featuring list, a swivelling head, a light up chest, opening Cats Lair paws with posable turrets. Look, you can probably read them quicker than I can. It's meant scaled to fit 7-inch. Yeah, I think it's scaled to fit 6 foot 3.5 individuals as well. This thing is genuinely ginormous. Obviously, you've got a replication of the front of the box with the artwork. Poor form Super 7. Why didn't you have another picture at the back? Cats Lair when it's opened up. 53 inches wide. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. It just genuinely looks exquisite, doesn't it? On the last side of the box, it shows you what the back of the Cats Lair looks like when it's opened. And oh my god, it's like a genuine playset. The accessories, council table and the chairs, the tool bench, the weapons chamber. You know what's left? Let's get into the box. Let's get this bad boy open. Oh, so well laid out, so well packaged. These are obviously the backgrounds for the screen and the control pods. We have what looks to be the council table, Thundercat emblem. I'll get one out to show you the council chair. What else have we got? Oh wow, okay, so it looks like a mixture of the weapons and the garage tools. Hidden inside a set of steps, which I'm sure will go somewhere. The sword holder, for want of a better description, because it holds the sword. Tiger's chemical set. got the turrets that go under the paws. The colours are just exquisite. We need to get them out obviously, but yeah, the other turret. But they haven't missed anything. You know, even the targeting and the buttons at the side. What's this? Oh. One of the control desks that fits on top of the layer. Being very gentle as I'm putting this stuff back in. Here's the other one. Yeah. So that's the top layer. What's underneath? Oh, that wasn't the most pleasant of noises. Oh my God. This thing is ginormous. I'm going to have to be edging this bad boy out. In fact, I'm going to lift this out off camera because it cannot go wrong. So the main piece, the main base, is obviously in box 1, and it genuinely is beautiful. We'll obviously take a look at the head and the paws that it's missing at the moment, but we'll have a better look in a second. But it's just incredible. And this is just box 1. Right, we better get on to box 2. Contents of box 2. 1 Cat's Lair head, which is massive, but then so is the rest of it. And then 1 of 2 of the paws. Obviously we need to open them up. I need to fix them in first. Oh my days. The feet and the head just complete it. So there's a battery pack underneath the head. In the shoulders you connect a little wire and put the batteries in, and there's a button just here that controls the eyes, and the chest emblem is done by the control panel that will show you when we get in to looking at the back of it. But I'm speechless. This thing is ginormous. This is a regular IKEA desk. Look, it just, I mean, it's gonna go down there, but it ain't big enough. Anyway, that's tomorrow's problem. Let's take a look at the accessories. Now, as the majority of the accessories go in, I guess, the back, or you know, the inside of Cat's Lair, I thought it'd be best to show you the inside of Cat's Lair first. So the doors have got a cave design on the outside, some foliage, and some quite cool little shelves. I say shelves, ledges, that when you obviously have it open, you'll be able to have characters stood upon it. Nice touch, means it's not completely useless, and it gives you another way of displaying it. Literally just a peg that keeps it shut, and there we go. First thing that strikes you is how wide it is. So the sides will actually go tight up against here, and when it is, it's 53 inches long apparently, which, yeah, it's going to make displaying it interesting. But still, again, that is a tomorrow problem. Let's get in for a slightly closer look. So we've got the control deck. I've already put that card in. This is quite cool. It hooks down and it's got a little slot and a couple of slides that you can use, different pictures, etc. And when you push the Thundercat emblem, it lights up. We'll go through the accessory in a second and I'll show you what other slides we've got. But this is the control deck. We've obviously got the garage here. We've got the council chamber here, and if you'll bear with me 1 second, we've got a secret door here where you can put the sword of omens, and a little balcony where you'll be able to look through on Third Earth or come in and look over the Thundercats. So now we've looked at all that, what other accessories did we get with Cats Lair? And let's have a proper look. So first ones are these little control desks. So again, these have got quite a cool little feature where you can, depending on what you want to see, there's a couple of inserts that are available. So we've got 2 of those bad boys. They sit in here. Where did I put the other one? Here we go. Again, adding to the aesthetic that this is the actual control desk. And talking about control desks, is the chair that goes with the main desk. So what else have we got? We've got, let's bring you back a little bit, bring you a bit lower. So we've got the table for the Council of Thundercats to sit around. You've got a little bit of a smudge on the paintwork there, not too bad. I'm not going to get all 7 chairs out, but here is an example of one. I mean, it looks pretty comfortable. I can assume that the pink bit's a nice cushion, probably memory foam, something really comfortable, allows them to concentrate on making the right decisions rather than being uncomfortable. We'll put another one there just in case, and one more for a guest. So what would the Sword of Omens chamber be without a sword holder and Lionel's gauntlet? So that sits, there's a nice groove. I need to go around one more. That sits quite nicely, and the sword's just falling off, but we'll leave that on there for now. What else have we got? We've got a load of tools that will go in the garage, and it's quite a nice touch. If you look, you'll see that there's a load of pegs on the board. So these will go in some configuration. They should all fit on there, I'd have thought. What else have we got? All that's left really is steps that go on the front of Cats Lair and the turrets that go under the paws, but I'll spin it around in a second and show you what they look like there. Shall we have a quick look and see what this looks like with some Thundercats in? It genuinely adds so much more putting the Thundercats in. It looks pretty wicked beforehand, but adding the characters in, I mean the lighting's not the best, and we've already discussed in other videos that my posing ability with action figures or Transformers isn't great, but I'm definitely going to practice and get this into some kind of diorama, because it comes alive when you add the Thundercats in, or you add the extra characters in. It comes alive. And bearing in mind, Mumra's massive, at, you know, probably 8 inches, 8.5, nearly 9 inches. The rest of the Thundercats are about 7. Yeah. The playset we always wanted as a kid. I'm so impressed with it. I genuinely love it. I'm going to get the paws on and spin it round. We can take a look at where the turrets go. And just when you think it doesn't get any better, spinning it round makes it look amazing. So the LED on the head and the chest emblem. So the chest emblem is controlled by the control panel on the inside when you push the Thundercat emblem on the control desk. So the sides, like I say, bend out to be pretty much flush. If you've got the claws in, I don't think it closes. You see that there's a bit of a gap. It doesn't really close, and I'm not going to force it. Ledge will house a figure perfectly. You've got Chiller on that side, Captain Shiner on this side, plenty of room, sits quite nicely. On the front of the lair, what looks like windows, you open up this panel and it's got some lasers. This side as well. Doors open, Lionos, oh my god, it's all kicking off, blah blah blah. Who's here? Oh, it's Slife. He's on the paw. He's looking for trouble. Links are on the steps, so the steps fit into a nice little slot there. And the paws. So I think it would have been quite nice if Super 7 had made it that the Thunder Tank went under there. But however, this thing would have been 6 times the size as what it is. So this is one of the turrets. If you spin the turrets around, you can get, you know, the figures will hold on, and they've got some little pegs there for the feet to go underneath. But I've now got the predicament. I don't know what to do in terms of how to display it, whether it's going to be the front, whether it's going to be looking at the inside. Let us know in the comments. Loads of great displays on social media. Our American cousins obviously got this a few months before we did. There's been some great displays. I don't know. And do you know what? I might have it in one and then change it back. I think it's too good not to show in both modes. I could go on about this all night long. In fact, I might do yet. It genuinely is sublime. I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad it's turned out to be as good as what it has, because I had been looking forward to it for ages, but you don't know, do you? You're not sure about the build quality, the size. if it looks in good in person as it does on pictures. But this does. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for being patient with the camera work. As you can tell, it being the beast it has been, or the cat it's been quite hard to film because it's massive, and I don't think it's conducive to doing it on a mobile phone. That being said, thanks for watching. Would love to hear who your favourite Thundercat was, or if you've got Cats Lair and I've missed anything out on my review, let us know. And if Thundercats isn't your thing and Transformers is, we'll be back live on Friday nights at 8 PM, where we talk about all things plastic transforming robots and other Toylands, because I'll be talking about this one for many weeks to come. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care.